Lufthansa is expecting in 2022 operational profit. Then there are three reasons how they want to get into the black zone or black numbers. Next topic would be 5,000 more employees this year, 5,000 more employees for Lufthansa next year. And we do talk about Swiss and the airBaltic wet lease. And is Lufthansa buying themselves out of the chaos with the union payments? My name is Lars. I'm here to bring you more miles, more points, and more status. Today did so much happen for Lufthansa Group that we make 2 Lufthansa Group updates. Today is the second one this week. But please do not forget to subscribe, to hit the notification button, the bell, and leave us a like. And if you like a comment as well, leave it. We like it a lot. Thank you for supporting the channel. And of course, we are having regular tables, meetups. We have a meetup in Munich on the 12th, 13th Frankfurt, 14th Berlin, on the 19th in Helsinki, on the 20th in Tampere in Finland. Then we do have on the 28th in Riga. This said, first topic, Lufthansa is thinking about getting operational profit in 2022. When we compare numbers, we always compare numbers between the year 2019 and 2022, because in 2020 and 2021, nothing happened. Of course not. And when you look on the Director of Finance, on the CEO, Carsten Spohr, and the Director of Finance is actually Remco Steenbergen, they are looking for the black figures in the whole year 2022. They say they can deliver it. And they say that in the second year of Corona, they made 2.3 billion euros loss. And of course, the fluctuations in the oil pricing are another problem. And where they had to cancel thousands of flights for Lufthansa Group was the bottleneck at the airports. And in May, they said we will have 85% of our flight plan compared to 2019, but the real number was approximately 75%. So they were growing slower, but like I mentioned, there are flights which have been cancelled. In the last quarter, they made 3.2 billion profit, which is the profit from 2019. So they from last year, now confusing. So they increased it to 8.5 billion. 339 million euro they made minus, and now they made a profit of 827 million. Comparing to this, that is a great advantage what they did. But the problem is that the numbers in the passenger business are not so great, because they of course quadrupled the numbers of passengers to up to 29 million. Actually, last year we had not a lot of demand due to COVID, but now the passenger numbers are increasing in the whole Lufthansa Group. And whole Lufthansa Group means, of course, Lufthansa, Swiss, Austrian, Brussels, Eurowings. After they made 86 million loss operationally, this year it was much better than 1.2 billion. You see that there the numbers are going up, but still not making profit. The profit in the Lufthansa Group is coming from the cargo right now, because the cargo made a profit of €500 million in the last quarter. And he said that in 2022, they're expecting in the cargo an operational profit of approx 1.5 billion. So what are we comparing it to? We are comparing it to Air France, which is making black numbers as well. I don't know, can you say in English even black numbers, black figures? If it's not working, write it down what I should say next time, which is better. And IHG, of course, say that they are getting operationally into the profit as well. Lufthansa is thinking that there are three effects which are making the business better. And the business better will be, of course, that in the light of the inflational pressure, Inflationsdruck, we are having due to the gas prices, due to, of course, the prices of products which are increasing. And Lufthansa says that is something which they're a little bit scared of. But when you look on the business, for example, from the US, from both directions, they're looking on that market, even that the demand from the US side will be bigger, because the US market has now a lower euro. So it's cheaper from the US to fly to Europe than it was before. But in the other side, it means, of course, for us Europeans, it's not as interesting to fly into the US because hotels, rental cars are really, really getting more expensive. And Lufthansa doesn't know if next summer the numbers will be having the same impact like they have now. Then they are thinking that China is opening at least partly, Japan is opening partly, and so they're increasing the 75%, which they have now in average, to 85 to 90% of the fleet of the flights compared to 2019. And they think that these three effects minus the little pressure of the tourist market because of the inflation, they think that this is realistic. I keep the fingers crossed, and I like the idea that Lufthansa is getting better business. Swiss needs more aircraft as well, but they do not have enough aircraft, so they are getting from Riga, from airBaltic's aircraft, the A220-300. And in this winter, they will fly, of course, for Swiss. Actually, they are flying for Eurowings Discover with 2 aircraft. They are flying with 5 jets for Eurowings, and 4 aircrafts are flying for SAS Scandinavian Airlines. For airBaltic, that is a pretty cool business. They have 36 aircrafts right now. They're getting 3 other aircrafts this year, so they have availability, is not a problem. They have a little bit of problem when it comes to maintenance because parts are missing. So due to the parts that are missing, the aircrafts cannot fly. That is a regular maintenance which has to be done. But unfortunately, they're parked in Riga on the ground, so they cannot make money. I don't know how this will be financially compensated. But to give the people who are flying with Swiss more security in the flight plan and more stable flight planning, this action was taken by Swiss to go into the wet lease from airBaltic. And actually, airBaltic is getting even 4 aircrafts, and next year 8 aircrafts of the 220-300. So they will start in the winter flight plan, which is starting soon. The winter plan, I think, is coming September, if I'm not mistaken. So they will increase the work together, and they will have, of course, the A220-300s with up to 142 passengers, and where you can have the Swiss experience, actually with a crew from Riga, from airBaltic, as it's a wet lease. How many aircrafts are coming? I think it was 5, if I'm not mistaken. Helvetic Airways is still on board, of course, but airBaltic is only an add-on. And airBaltic is a good completion to the Swiss operation, because Swiss themselves, they are flying the A220-100 and A220-300, so that is a good thing. Another thing which is maybe not so good is the people saying that when Lufthansa did negotiate the new contract, that it may be too expensive. And the other thing is that maybe the 13 euros something they are paying is not making them a good employer as well, or somebody you want to work for, because Aldi, most of you know Aldi, it's a discount market in Germany, it's a supermarket, grocery. They pay 14 euros, so you can compare that. And the other thing is, of course, that prices are increasing for us. And in German, there is called Lohnpreisspirale, means salary price spiral. When the salaries are increased, the prices are going up. And when the price is going up, the salaries have to increase. And so that is a vicious circle which goes up and up and up. So maybe that is not a good start. But compared to other prices, in the market what you pay for labor, it's still a bit lower. And Lufthansa, Dr. Mingemann from Lufthansa said that they want to be an attractive employer again. I don't know if this is making them more attractive, but you can tell it if you think that is making them more attractive. But they say that the 13 euros something they are getting still are making an impression that it's moderate, so it's not too much and overboarding. What we, of course, realize every time when we are flying, especially at the airports, that cabin crew, ground staff, everywhere people are missing, and how many flights are stopped and not flying because of missing cabin crew, ground personnel, and so on. Lufthansa even cancelled a couple of thousand flights already. Other airlines did it. London Heathrow capped at 100,000 passengers a day. So Lufthansa said we have to improve our base of employees. Even they were priding themselves that they got rid of so many. They are going to hire this year 5,000 and next year, yes, 5,000 again. So in the next 18 months, they are getting 18 months they're getting 10,000 employees more. This is, in my opinion, of course, interesting, because when you say they are looking for cockpit, they are looking for cabin, Eurowings Discover, and of course ground personnel, and some people for Lufthansa Technik and for catering of LSG, Lufthansa Sky Chef. I think it's not only important to get employees, I think it's important to get employees who are motivated. And this said, I think when the people had the tattoo of course not an actual tattoo, but they had kind of tattooed the Lufthansa bird, den Kranich, like you say in German. They had it on the heart everywhere. And I think you should get, again, people who are willing to work, who are doing the job and who love their job. And I don't know if the salary is too high, if it's too low. It is more important to get people who are loving their job. This said, thank you for watching Frequent Traveler TV Takeoff. Today's episode was a little bit shorter, as we had, of course, the second show about Lufthansa. But anyways, I'm a little bit busy with my calls today about the Lufthansa Senator card and about the Lufthansa credit card in the US, or other US credit cards which you can get without a United States SSN security. Too many words for one. So ending actually with the SSN. And that said, I'm going now and work a little bit more and get some calls done. Cut this video for you, and thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, to hit the notification button, and to comment. So thank you, and see you tomorrow for the next episode. No, bye-bye.